We have number 17, Allie Muir, number 2, Presley McCormick, oh, this is an old roster. Oh no, never mind. Number 3, Aya Shahab, number 4, Katie Lindemood, number 6, Ali Laufenberger, number 7, Sam Wells, number 8, Issa Mulliner, number 10, Delaney Jepson, number 11, Gracie Strickland, number 12, Kesa Peterson, number 14, I can't say that name. Can you say it, Kai?
I
don't know. And number 15, Sadie McMichael. Meridian serves first, gets it over the net. Capital sends it back, but they throw it right into the net.
The net.
Meridian's up 1-0, and they get the early point. Number 13 is serving again for the Warriors.
All right, number 13 serves it over. Quickly caught by number 14 there. Oh, number 3 sends it back over.
And Meridian almost hits it out of bounds, but they do save it. And Allie,
number effort by Allie Muir.
Tries to dive for it. She just can't quite get there. Number 13 serves for the Warriors again.
Yep. All right.
And Capital spikes it back to Meridian, but it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Let's do that.
And it's another point for the Warriors. It is 3-0 in this early contest.
Well, yeah, but it's still early, Mac.
Number 13 serves it back over the net once again on a little bit of a hot streak right now. Capital spikes it, and it goes into a little bit of a gap. Capital gets the point, and they're no longer scoreless.
Yep.
Number 6, Ali Laufenberger, is serving for the Eagles.
And she serves it over.
And it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds for another point for the Warriors.
It is back to a 3-point game. Number 8 is now serving for the Warriors.
All right, well, she sends it over. Quickly hit by number 3.
Capital spikes it back. Meridian goes for the same thing. They get it. Capital sends it back, and they hit it into another gap, making the lead back down to 2. It's 4-2 in this close contest, but it is still very early in the game.
That it is.
Number 3, Aya Shahab, is now serving for the Eagles.
All right.
And she gets it inbounds.
All right, yeah, a little bit of a premature call there from the Warriors.
Meridian made it look like it was going out of bounds, and it did not. Yep. Aya Shahab will serve again, gets it up and over.
Right.
Warriors send it back. Allie Muir saves it. Meridian sends it back. It gets tipped, but still in play. Capital spikes it. Meridian sends it back, and it looked like it would have got out of bounds, but they hit it back. And Capital sends it back to Meridian, and it goes into the net and down. It is
very close.
4-4. It is tied.
Wow. Looks like the Eagles were able to quickly tie that score up after initially being down.
And that volley went for so long, they forgot who was serving. Aya Shahab will serve again. Meridian hits it high. Almost hit by Capital, but Meridian does send it over the net. Capital sends it back. Meridian taps it over.
Allie Muir coming out of nowhere.
Capital saves it, but Meridian can't, and it goes out of bounds. And Capital takes their first lead of the game. It is 5-4.
5-4. All right, Aya Shahab will be serving again. Sends it over. Ooh.
It almost goes out of bounds. And Meridian does end up hitting it out of bounds. It's another point for Capital, and they extend their lead to 2. And a substitution, number 10, comes in for number 8 on the Warriors.
Will Meridian be able to take it back? All right.
There's a good save by the Warriors. But Capital gives a good spike.
Spiked
and
over.
It's inbounds. Capital gets another point, and they extend their lead by 3.
All right, Aya Shahab once again sending it over to the Warriors. All right.
And she hits it just a little too hard, and it goes out of bounds. Lead goes back to 2, and another substitution. Number 3 comes in for number 1 for the Warriors. Number 4 is serving for the Warriors. She gets it over the net.
Aya Shahab sets it up.
Capital spikes it, but it's tipped by the Warriors and goes back to the Eagles, and it goes straight to the ground.
That's what it is.
It is a 1-point game again. Number 4 serves it once again for the Warriors. And did you see what happened there? Because I didn't.
Well, it hit the net.
Well, something happened before that because they stopped it. And the game's all tied up again. Number 4 serves again for the Eagles. Not the Eagles, the Warriors.
All right,
and
high, and
it's tipped, but it's saved.
Shahab coming out of nowhere.
And it goes out of bounds. They could not quite save it.
An incredible effort, but unfortunately was not enough to get it over the net again.
Warriors take their lead back.
All right, 4 once again serving it to the Eagles.
Almost puts it back into the net. But Capital sends it right back over.
Just handed it over to him. Number 6 sends it back over, but Ali Mir was there.
And the Warriors send it back with just 1 hit.
Oh, making short work of it.
And looked like it could have been net interference. It's a point for Capital, and they tie the game back up. Number 4, Katie Lindemood, is now serving for the Eagles.
Sends it over to him.
And she hits it out of bounds.
Yeah, they made the call there.
And
there is the ball.
There's a substitution, number 6, going out for number 12 for the Warriors. That's their 3rd substitution of the game already.
You gotta wonder.
Number 12 is serving the ball.
Right.
And she almost puts it into the net, but it doesn't. Capital taps it over, and the Warriors hit it out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Capital will tie this game back up again. It is 9-9.
All right, number 3, sending it over to the Warriors.
I don't think that's number 3. That is number 8,
Oh,
Issa
well.
Moliner. And it gets spiked out of bounds by the Warriors, and Capital regains the lead.
Yeah, a little bit too much power on that one. All right, number 8 again.
And a good serve by the Eagles.
Oh,
And it gets sent out of bounds again.
Out of
It's
bounds.
a 2-point lead once more.
yeah, real nail biter early on, huh?
Oh, yeah. What looked to be a huge lead for the Warriors has turned into a 2-point contest with either team taking the lead.
All right,
Issa
number 8.
Moliner serves it again. Warriors sent it back.
All right, set
Capital
up.
spikes
Oh,
it.
and the spike. A good effort there by number 12 to get it back over, but just slipped through her fingers.
It is back to a 3-point contest. Both teams have made big comebacks from deficits like this. Issa Moliner will be serving the ball once again for the Eagles.
They really like sticking to their servers.
Yes, they do.
Right.
Meridian
course.
sends it back,
Ooh.
and
Ali Mir sends it back over, right into number 10's arm. Set up by number 12, and 13 hits it over.
she punched it back.
Yeah, she
Capital sends a spike,
Oh.
and it goes out of bounds.
out of bounds.
Shrinks the lead
Wow.
back down to 2. That was a pretty close call there. And a substitution, number 8, comes back in for number 10. Number 7 will be serving for the Warriors.
Making this their 4th substitution. 7 sends it back over, right into Ali Mir's arms. Tap
And
back over. Tap back over by number 3 on the Warriors.
Capital couldn't quite recover from it. It is another point for the Warriors. It's back to a 1-point game, and number 7 will be serving again.
All right. Into Aya Shahab this time, but
And it gets tipped off the hands of the Eagles and goes out of bounds. Can't recover from that, and it's a tie game again.
The Warriors are really, really hugging the net there.
Number 7 once again serving for the Warriors. She hits it up and over the net. Capital spikes it back, and it's inbounds. Capital gets a point and takes the lead back.
Surprising.
Number 12, Kesa Peterson serving for the Eagles, and a substitution. Number 12 goes out for number 2, Presley McCormick, is now serving for the Eagles.
Some words of encouragement from the sidelines.
And she puts some heat on that, but it goes out of bounds.
A little bit too much heat there.
Scores tied once again, 13-13. And a substitution for the Warriors. Again, it is one coming in for number 3.
I believe that's their 5th.
I haven't seen anyone do this many substitutions in a set. Number 1 serving for the Warriors. And she almost puts it into the net. They love trying to do that.
Hey, well, it certainly puts us on our toes. 12 sets it up for number 4 to spike it over.
And it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Eagles get the point and take the lead back. And there was a substitution. Number 14 went out for, I believe, number 4. For the Eagles, Katie Lindemuth is in, and the serve went into the net.
It did indeed.
Another substitution for the Warriors. Number 6 comes back in for number 12. And number 13 will be serving again for the Eagles. Not the Eagles, the Warriors. And she puts it into the net.
They really liked walking that line.
They love hitting the net. Number 6, Ali Laufenberger, will be serving for the Eagles. 15-14 Eagles on top.
Sends it over.
It's a good serve.
Oh, it's quickly caught by number 3 to number 13 to number 4.
It's tipped by Capital.
Alamir sends it up and over.
And it goes out of bounds right into the Warrior bench. And it's
Nearly
another point
number
for
9.
the Eagles.
Score is now 16-14 in favor of the Eagles. And it looks like number 6 is going to send it back over. Hopefully they can keep this lead. But you never know. Right? Number 8 sends it back over for the Warriors. Quickly caught.
And Capital just sets it right back over. Meridian spikes it, and it looks like it was, and it is out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And it should be a 3-point game, and it is. And a timeout called.
A timeout.
We'll be right back. And we're back from the timeout. The scary buzzer went off, which means we're back playing again. Number 6, Ali Laufenberger, serving once again for the Eagles in this 17-14 contest. It is close. Still anyone's chance to win. She hits it up and over the net, stays in bounds.
All right, 13 sets it up for 4 to spike it over.
And Capital hits it out of bounds. Presley McCormick could not save it.
Couldn't quite get the sauce on that one.
It's a 2-point game again, and number 8 will be serving for the Warriors.
The ball is sent back over from an adoring fan. All right, and number 8 for the Warriors sends it over, quickly caught by Ali Mir. And number 6.
And she sends it back.
All right.
Meridian sets up for a spike. Capital does get the block on it.
All right, sets it back over. Number 8 setting it up. Right, and Allie Mir
sends a
hits it
spike, but
right
it's
over
out of
the net.
bounds.
Oh,
It is back to a 1-point game once again. Number 8 serving for the Warriors.
all right, yeah.
She gets it up and over.
All right, Allie Mir hits it over.
Allie Laufenberger gets it back. Issa Mulliner sends it over.
All right, set it over from the Warriors. Allie Mir taking her time hitting that. And Issa Mulliner sends it over for number 6.
And Meridian just sends it over, but it's out of bounds.
Out of
Capital
bounds.
gets a point. They put their lead back to 2.
Yep.
And a substitution, number 12, Kesa Peterson coming in for number 2, Presley McCormick. And number 3, Aya Shahab will be serving for the Eagles.
She's been doing well this game. Sends it over. Right over to number 13. Spiked by number 6 and set up.
And Capital does send it back over.
Uh-huh. Number 3. Oh, spiked over from the Warriors.
And
A call was made.
something happened, and it was a point for the Warriors. I believe it was more than likely net interference.
Yep.
Number 4 is serving for the Warriors.
Bringing
And a
it back to a
substitution
1-point
again
game.
for the Warriors. Number 3 comes in for number 1. I believe that's 6 now in one set.
Oh, too hard to count. All right. Oh,
And it's blocked by the Warriors on the
attempted
spike. It's a tie game again.
Again. You know, this late in the set, you have to wonder who's going to come out on top.
Number 4 for the Warriors sends it back.
Right into Allie Mir. Number 6 sets it up, and they let it hit the ground.
Miscommunication. Number 8, Issa Mulliner, hit the ball, and she could not hit it a second time. And a timeout called by the Eagles. We'll be right back. And the scary buzzer goes off once again. We are back in play. Number 4 for the Warriors is serving back to Capital. It is 19-18 in this very close contest. Hits it up and over. Capital sends it back on one hit, and they do it again. Aya Shahab can't get the spike. It goes right into the net, and it's a 2-point lead for the Warriors.
Couldn't keep the good times rolling.
No.
Yeah. Well, number 4 sending it over again for the Warriors. And signed, sealed, delivered. Oh,
And I honestly don't know what happened.
yeah.
There was, I have no idea, but it was a point for the Warriors. They have a 3-point lead, only needing 4 more to win the game.
Allie Mir slid into the ball as it was coming over. And it hit the ground, unfortunately.
Number 4 serving again for the Warriors. As she gets it over. And a little bit of a backward set. Capital gets it back.
Over.
And
Number 6 lofts it over to the Warriors. 13 sets it up, 3 spikes.
and a hard spike. Capital can't recover from it. It is 22-18. Warriors on top. But it's still anyone's chance to win it. Number 4 serving again for the Warriors.
This does seem like the biggest deficit in this current set, but I wouldn't put it past Capital. All right, number 5 sets it up.
And it's
Knocks it
another
over.
point for the Eagles, and a substitution, number 14. I don't know that name. Coming in for number 17, Allie Mir. And number 4, Katie Lindemood, is serving for the Eagles. And
She rolls it over.
there is a substitution again. Katie Lindemood's coming out for number 10, Delaney Jepson. And Delaney Jepson, number 10, will be serving. It is a 3-point game, 22-19.
Number 14 sends it over.
And it's
They were not ready.
inbounds. It's back to a 2-point game. Warriors were not ready for that. They thought it was going to go out of bounds. It did not. Delaney Jepson serving again for the Eagles.
Hey, I certainly thought it would. Sends it over.
And that one does go out of bounds, giving the Warriors a 1-point lead again.
It's one of those happy accidents where you miss the ball and it goes out of bounds.
And another substitution, number 6 goes out for number 12 for the Warriors.
Oh, and number 17, Ali Mir, is back in.
For the Eagles. Number 12 serving for the Warriors, only needing 2 points to win the set.
All right. 12 sends it over. Right into Ali Mir.
That
Set
was.
up by 6.
And it's inbounds.
And the sauce was on it.
It's a 2-point game once again, 21-23. Eagles have a chance to put it away with these next 4 serves.
Well, I know I
if they can do it.
I know I joked and said it was a nail biter, but this really is a nail biter.
This is now number 8, Issa Mulliner, serving for the Eagles. 23-21, Warriors on top. She sends it over the net.
Right into number 4. Set up by number 12.
And it's a point for the Eagles. Warriors could not get to the ball.
Just could not.
And a
be
timeout
returned.
called by the Warriors. We'll be
All right.
back. And we're back. The scary buzzer goes off. It's time to finish the set.
All right.
Issa Mulliner serving for the Eagles. Gets it over the net. And it gets right back over. Capital cannot get it back over the net. Warriors only needing 1 point to win it. It is 24-22.
Yeah, it's not looking great for the Eagles as present.
But
I
the
wouldn't put it
Warriors
past them.
do have a good chance. Number 7 serves it. She has a chance to put it away with this one serve.
Set over.
Capital
Lofted.
does send it back.
12 sets it up. 3 spikes it over.
And
Returned.
it's a point for the Eagles. It's a true nail biter. It's a 1-point game.
Oh,
We're going to have to go into extra points because you cannot win 25-24. You have to win by 2.
oh.
There's a substitution. Number 2, Presley McCormick coming in for number 12, Kesa Peterson. And Presley McCormick will be serving.
She sends it over. Right into number 4 for the Warriors. And 12 hits it over. Doesn't set it up this time. Aliner lofts it. Over to number 4 again. 12 sets it up.
Number 3 spikes it, and it's blocked, and it's a tie game.
Oh my
24-24.
Oh my goodness.
Presley McCormick will be serving again for the Eagles, having to get 2 more points to win the set.
All right.
She gets it over, and it goes out of bounds.
Oh no. Oh no.
She can end it on this next serve.
Oh. The Warriors certainly feeling this change of tide. All right.
This was a true nail biter, and it will be all the way to the end. Presley
right.
McCormick serves it over the net, and it stays in bounds. Capital can't send it back over. It's a tie game once again.
Gosh.
25-25. And
Can't even
a
believe it.
substitution, number 3 goes out for number 1. I lost count of how many times they've subbed in. Number 1 is serving for the Warriors. They just need 2 serves to end it all.
She sends it over.
And she sends it right into the net, and it's a point for the Eagles.
Oh no.
They can end it on this serve and end this set. Going to another one. Number 17, Ali Mir, serving for the Eagles.
Let's hope that she's the good luck charm that they need.
Can she end it?
Oh, sends it over.
And it goes, no, they saved it. Oh. And it's a point for the Eagles. They win the game 27-25. They will now switch sides and we will move on to set 2.
All right, yeah.
Hi, my name is Dan Goodale and I work with Select Printing. We have any of your custom apparel and screen printing needs. Select Printing is a proud sponsor of KCHSTV and Capitol High School. We hope you enjoy this broadcast.
And we are back in this game with the Eagles versus the Warriors. We have a new commentator.
Hi, I'm Bella Sayre.
I believe the Eagles will be serving first to the Warriors. The teams are trying to figure out who's going where. The Eagles won the first set 27-25. They have a chance to end the game on this next set if they win it. Eagle can force a third game. Not Eagle. Meridian can force a third game if they win it. I did the same thing last week. I kept saying the Patriots for the Eagles.
Still trying to figure out where to go.
And the players are all in. Cheers going, but the scary buzzer has not gone off, which means there is no game yet.
And what?
And the scary buzzer goes off. Game is starting. Number 6, Ali Laufenberger, will be serving first for the Eagles. She hits it up and over the net. The Warriors can't save it. Capital gets the first point of the set. Allie Laufenberger serving again. And already a substitution for the Warriors. Number 6 goes out for number 12. That was quick.
Allie is about to serve. She makes it over the net. Warriors put it up in the air.
Sends a spike back, and it's a point for the Warriors. They tie it up early in this game. And another substitution. Number 6 comes back in for number 12, and number 13 will be serving for the Warriors.
Number 13 serves, and she makes it over the net. And it's out of bounds.
Capital gets the point and regains the lead. Looks like number 3, Aya Shahab, will be serving for the Eagles. She hits it into the net, and it's a tie game again.
2-2, Eagles and Meridian.
Number 8 will be serving for the Warriors.
She makes it over net, and Ali Mir hits it, and it's back over.
And it goes out of bounds. Capital gets the point, and they take the lead by 1 in a substitution. Number 4, Katie Lindemuth, goes out for number 10, Delaney Jepson, and Delaney will be serving the ball for the Eagles.
She makes it over the net.
Meridian sends it right back over. Capital spikes it, but it goes straight into the net, and they tie it back up again.
3-3.
And number 4, Katie Lindemuth, will come back in for Delaney Jepson, number 10. And number 4 will be serving for the Warriors.
She makes it over the net. And it goes right back over.
And it's another point for the Eagles. It goes off the net, and the Warriors couldn't save it. Number 8, Issa Moliner, will be serving for the Eagles.
Makes it over the net. Goes to Meridian. Meridian spikes it.
And they put it right into the net. It's a 2-point lead for the Eagles. Issa Moliner will be serving once again.
Over the net to Meridian. Out of bounds.
Straight into the Warrior bench for another Capital point. 6-3. Issa Moliner still serving the ball.
Goes to Meridian. Meridian puts it right back over.
Capital taps it right back. And Capital blocks it. It's a 4-point game now. And a timeout called by the Warriors will be back.
Oh my God.
Think like you're staring right into the lake. Ready? On mute. And Issa Moliner sends it back over for the Eagles.
the Eagles. Sends it over.
And Meridian spikes it back, and it goes out of bounds.
Oh.
Eagles get the point. It's a 5-point game. Issa Mulliner is still serving for the Eagles. She's on a little bit of a hot streak right now. I hope I didn't jinx that.
Meridian puts it back over to Eagles.
Aya Shahab spikes it, and it stays in bounds. 9-3. If the Warriors still want to win this game, they gotta wake it up. Issa Mulliner serving again for the Eagles.
Puts it over. Meridian puts right back over to out of bounds. Eagles points.
It is 10-3. This is turning into a massacre. Number 8, Issa Mulliner, still serving for the Eagles. She gets it over. Meridian does send it back. Aya Shahab puts it right into the net. And it's a 6-point game, but Capital still having a major lead. And number 12 comes back in for number 6. And number 12 will be serving for the Warriors.
Please tell me to take me out.
And number 12 just barely gets it over the net. Capital sends it back.
And it goes over to Eagles. And Meridian makes that point.
Capital tried to block it, and it did not work. It's a 5-point game. Number 12 serving again for the Eagles.
Number 12 is hitting it over to the Eagles.
And Aya Shahab just sends it right over, but Meridian spikes it. They get themselves another point.
The score for Eagles is 10, and for Meridian it is 6.
Number 12 serving again.
She makes it over the net. Oh, and he puts the net in, goes for...
Capital sends it right into the net. It's a 3-point game.
Number 12 is hitting it over the net to Eagles. Eagles hit it, and they spike it over. They hit it back over to the Eagles. And they got the point. Eagle gets a point. It's a 4-point lead.
Number 17, Ali Mir, will be serving for the Eagles. And a substitution no, there's confusion for the Eagles.
Oh,
It got
really
real quiet. And
substitution for 14-4.
I can't say 14. Number 4 was Katie Lindemood. There's mess everywhere, and I can't catch up with it.
Well, 14 just came.
And another substitution, Presley McCormick coming in for Kesa Peterson for the Eagles, and Presley McCormick will be serving. Caught up with it.
She makes it over the net.
She put some heat on that.
And it's a point for the Eagles.
It's a 5-point game once again. Presley McCormick still serving for the Eagles. Put some more heat on that.
Oh,
And
it's a save, and it's...
Whoa! Oh! Hits it out of the bench! And it goes out of bounds. Capital gets the point. Whoa! Where did that come from? It looked like they were just going to let it go out. Ali Muir runs right into the chairs, hitting it back. Presley McCormick sends it over.
Meridian sends it back over to Eagles.
Eagles spike it. And it looked like it would have gone out of bounds had it not hit that player. Capital spikes again. And
Same
it's saved
player.
again by the Warriors.
Oh,
And Looks like to be net interference. And a substitution, number 8 comes in for number 10 for the Warriors. Number 7 serving 13-8 in this contest. Oh, caught them off guard.
Eagles get that point.
6-point game. Ali Mir serving for the Eagles. And I missed it. I think a substitution happened. Ali Mir gets the serve.
Gets it over.
And Katie Lindemood spikes it right back, and it's a point for the Eagles. It is a 7-point game again.
15-8.
Capitals practically running away with this one, but there is still a chance for the Warriors to come back and win. Ali Mir serving again for the Eagles.
And Meridian hits it right into the net.
Meridian has half the score of the Eagles. It is 16-8. Ali Mir serves again.
Goes to the Meridians, and they try and put it back over, and the Eagles get it.
And Ali Mir tries to do an amazing save again, but she can't quite do it.
The volleyball goes right into the bleachers.
It's a point for the
Meridian Warriors.
for the Warriors. And a substitution, number 8 goes out for number 11. Number 3 serving for the Warriors. 16-9.
Full 7-point lead. That's crazy.
And that one stayed inbounds. It's a point for the Warriors. It's a 6-point game, and a timeout called by the Eagles. We'll be right back. And the scary buzzer goes off. The
That
game
thing
is
scares
back
me
on.
every time.
Wimp.
What?
Number 3 serving for the Warriors.
She makes it over.
Just barely. She put some real heat on that. It's not really spiked, but it gets back over. Warriors send it back.
Eagles spike it.
And it goes out of bounds. It's a 5-point game.
The Warriors are catching up.
Number 3 serving again for the Warriors.
Makes
Put
it
some more
over.
heat on it.
Goes back to the Warriors. Spike it.
And it's blocked. And it almost goes out of bounds. But the Warriors do send it back, and Capital tries to do the same. They spike it. Miscommunication, they couldn't get to the ball. And it's a 4-point game. It is 16-12. Number 3 still serving for the Warriors. It got real quiet again.
Yeah, it's really creepy when that happens.
Number 3 serving again for the Warriors.
Makes it over, and it's out of bounds.
Too much heat on that one.
17-12.
And a substitution, number 1, comes in for number 3. Warriors are substituting a lot. Number 6, Ali Laufenberger serving the ball. Warriors do send it back. Aya Shahab spikes it, but it goes out of bounds.
Point for the Warriors.
The lead is back to 4. And another substitution. Number 6 comes in for number 12 for the Warriors.
Number 13 is serving it for the Warriors.
And it stays in bounds. Looked like it was going out.
Only a 3-point lead.
17-14. This is very familiar to last game. 3-point lead, and one team would come back from it. Number 13 serves again for the Warriors, but puts it right into the net. And a substitution, Presley McCormick going out for number 12. Kesa Peterson for the Eagles. And number 3, Aya Shahab, is serving for the Eagles, not the Warriors. It is 18-14.
Makes it over the net. The Warriors have it. They hit it over. And Katie Lindwood.
It's a point for the Warriors.
What?
I don't know what happened. It was anyone's guess on whose point that was.
Well, it's 18-15.
Number 11 serving for the Warriors. Everyone still has a chance to win the game. And the Warriors do send it back. Capital sets up for a spike. It happens, but it's tipped. Warriors send a spike. Capital sets up for another one, and it's blocked, and it's a point for the Warriors. 18-16, it's a 2-point game.
Only 2 points.
It looks like it's going to be another nail-biter for this game. Number 11 still serving for the Warriors, and she almost put it into the net.
It's a point for the Warriors.
And it was a bad hit.
Yeah, it's only a 1-point lead.
Number 11 serving again, 18-17, Eagles on top. Capital does send a spike back over, and it's inbounds. Warriors completely missed that one. They had a good chance to hit it back, and they didn't. And the substitution, number 4, Katie Lindemood, goes out for number 10, Delaney Jepson, and Delaney will be serving. And another substitution, number 11, goes out for number 8 for the Warriors. Delaney Jepson gets it over the net, but it goes way out of bounds. It's a 1-point game again.
Yeah, 19-18.
And another substitution, Delaney comes back out for Allie Muir.
And number 4 serving for the Warriors. She makes it over the net. Alamir saves it.
And the Warriors save it from going out of bounds.
They bumped it over.
And the Eagles get another point.
Yes, it's
Able to put it right in a gap. And number 8, Issa Mulliner, is serving for the Eagles. Number 3 comes in for number 1 for the Warriors.
a 2-point lead for the Eagles.
It is 20-18. Capital hits it up and over. Warriors send it back. And Allie Muir saves it again. And miscommunication on who is going to hit it next. It's a 1-point game. The score is now this year, 20-19. And number 12 comes back in for number 6. And number 12 will be serving for the Warriors.
She makes it over. It goes back to the Warriors. Warriors hit it over, but it's saved.
Capital gets a good block, and it works out for them. They need only 4 points to end the set and win the game. And a substitution, number 12, Kesa Peterson, coming out for number 2, Presley McCormick. And Presley McCormick will be serving the ball for the Eagles. And it goes way out into the bench. It is 22-19. And a timeout called by the Warriors. We'll be back. Scary buzzer goes back off. The game can end within 3 serves by the Eagles, but the Warriors still have a chance to win it and send it into a 3rd game.
Number 2 is serving for Capital.
Presley McCormick hits it over. Warriors spike it, and they can't save it. It is 22-20. Eagles still on top, but Warriors are coming back.
They only need 3 points to make it over.
And a substitution.
Oh, and she serves it, even though there was a substitution.
There's a substitution happening. Number 8 goes out for number 11 for the Warriors, but it wasn't caught fast enough. The ref did stop the play.
Number 7 is serving.
Hits it up and over. Capital spikes it back. Warriors do the same.
And Eagles spike it, and it makes it over, and they save it.
And it goes right into the net. It is 23-20. Eagles still on top. Allie Muir serving. She can end it with 2 serves. But it's still anyone's chance.
She makes it over to the Warriors. They put it back over, and they save it.
Capital spikes it, and it goes almost out of bounds, but Warriors do hit the ball back. Capital spikes again. It's blocked, and it's another point for the Eagles. They can end it on this next serve.
24-20, 4-point lead.
Allie Muir serving for what could be the last time in this game. Hits it up and over. Meridian spikes it, and it goes out of bounds. 25-20. Capital's going to win the game.
Good job.
It was a hard-fought win. Both games coming down to the last couple points. 27-25 in the first, 25-20 in the second. And that will end this junior varsity game. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
KCHSTV.